Morning. It's not morning, be quiet. What's up, guys? It is Jonathan with One Big Impact. You need to calm your little ass down, okay? No, alright, so check it out. I got a headache because it's in my head and I was trying to computer screen for like 5 hours. Gee! Alright, so, first of all, drink your damn water. Second of all, this video is about the gym idea that I've got. Alright? Trying to move to some new levels here, you guys. Got the place. I want to get the gym. Recently, I'm going to eat, by the way, because I need my protein. Why? Because I'm working on building muscle. And you don't skip your food. Sometimes I got to tell you that. I went and looked at another place today. And it was a lot smaller. Well, it's about the same size. And the same price if I want that whole space. If I don't want the whole space, they'll give me half of the size for half the price, like $800 a month, which would be basically what I'm doing now. So I started looking at like different things as far as prices on equipment. It's like ridiculously overpriced. And I'm not saying it's not worth it. But it's going to take some serious shopping around. I put a list together of the things I'll need, what I would want the gym to look like. Here's the thing. I went into this little, we'll call it a boutique gym, as a personal trainer guy over by my mom's house a few months back. I don't know if you remember, it was a while ago. And this guy was like, I don't know what he said. You give me this much a month. I don't know if it was like 200 or six. No, I think it was like 600. 600 a month. I'll give you the key. Do whatever you want. He had no equipment whatsoever. There was stains all over the floor, all over it was like white carpet. It was really gross. My first thing that I put is, must be good quality equipment. Must be a nice, clean, friendly place to get results. I don't want equipment where you walk in and you're like, oh, look at this janky place. I want it to be professional. I want it to be nice. I want you to walk in and be like, yeah, man, I got everything I could need here to be able to get in shape. You know what I mean? And if I don't have that item, we could definitely use something else to be able to get that result. Now, I started putting a list together, and I'm going to drink some really nasty cranberry juice. This is unsweetened cranberry juice, like pure cranberry juice. So people are like, oh, cranberry juice. No, it's not that kind of cranberry juice. It's disgusting. I do not like sour stuff, and that's like the most sour shit to do. Remember, eating for a purpose. I don't even remember what it is that I'm eating the cranberry juice, drinking the cranberry juice for, to be completely honest. It's one of the vitamins or something that's in it. I forgot. I've just been doing it for a while. started putting together a list, thinking about the stuff that I'm going to need for the gym, right? Started looking stuff up, talked to a couple people, messaged a couple people that have like gym equipment and stuff like that. Seems like $10,000 to $20,000. Here's my thing. I feel like if I can raise $10,000 just for gym equipment, I could get everything in there that I need. The list is, and because I'm a really good shopper, and I feel like if I had to buy it on eBay as a package, or, you know what I mean, like somebody is going to have some stuff. And I may just keep raising. As soon as this COVID thing's over, then at that point, everybody's got all this pretty nice stuff. Not all of it's going to be gym quality, but I've seen some people buy like gym quality squat racks, half racks, cages, powerlifting stuff. And I don't care what you say or who says it, you're not going to be using that stuff after the gym opens back up. You're going to be at the gym and you're going to be selling it. And it's going to sell for next to nothing. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to have like leg extension machines and stuff like that that are for people that have them for home use. Some people will. But those people are probably like full-on home gymmers anyway. You know what I mean? So they won't be liquidating it later. I figure I could probably get some plates and different things like benches and stuff like that once everything opens back up. So here's a list of things. This is random. By the way, if you want to donate to my idea, if you don't know about my idea, first of all, let me give you a quick run through. What I want to do is continue doing training, obviously, training my clients and stuff like that. Those are ones that will come with me, which would be great. If they don't, so be it. You know, this is the path that I feel like I need to push because of my son and because of my brother and because of myself and because of my other son and because of my mom and because there's a lot that we struggle with in life. And my main focus will be health and fitness. You know, whether it's bodybuilding, powerlifting, running, I want to have a good understanding of all realms and be able to take anybody through anything that they need to go through. So I've got the running thing under my belt. I've hit a marathon, plenty of races. Now I'm working on some powerlifting stuff. I've got my powerlifting certificate, coaching certificate. I'm a personal trainer. This and that, all kinds of things. And then, maybe I'll dabble into the bodybuilding thing. I don't know. We'll see. But my thing is, I want to focus on giving kids 21 and under something healthy to do for free. Meaning, like, it would be one-on-one training. It wouldn't be like, come into the gym and go crazy. It'll be a drug-free, alcohol-free environment in which children and steroid-free, none of that's going to be allowed in my gym. A positive environment for kids, whether they're fighting with depression, anxiety, obesity, drug addiction, homelessness, poverty, body image issues, body dysmorphia, shyness, people that need to build up their self-esteem, people that are suicidal. I know this sounds crazy, and it's just like And it could just be good, positive, well-rounded kids that need something to do with their time too. I'm not going to necessarily discriminate. I will take them through like a screening process and make sure that they're a good fit for what's going on and stuff like that. It's got to be a positive thing. They have to have goals, or at least things that they want to improve on, so that we can focus on them. I want to put a certain hours or certain days of the week, certain hours of days of the week, where I focus strictly on training them. I want my portion of my training to go towards helping them achieve their goals and give them some type of hope in life. I don't know if I'm going to open it up to other trainers. I may, charge a fee. You can use the facility with, and it won't be a public gym or anything. It'll be for training only. And I'll be doing my regular training there and stuff. And I want to try to possibly do a program in which the kids and other people that I work with become trainers, and they're able to become trainers and possibly train there, and then they just pay a rental fee, and then they can help other people that maybe had issues that they had and overcome things like it could be obesity or depression or bipolar. It could be whatever, and give them some type of future so that they don't have to feel hopeless. And so that they don't have to turn to drugs or crime or anything like that. So the list, and that's kind of just the gist of it. Obviously, my main focus has to be still training and still making money and everything like that. But my mission is to make a difference in the youth and also adults too. Because let's be completely honest, a lot of adults will have the same type of issues, but unfortunately they're going to have to pay because you got a job, you got to pay. And kids too, if they could pay, maybe they could buy some equipment or something like that. It's whatever. So the first thing, this is like the elaborate version, and I'm sharing my whole vision because I feel that it's important for me to express it and write it down and talk about it and continue, because I looked at a place today and it seemed like a little bit more feasible. The other guy wasn't really willing to flex on any of the things, and it didn't have central air, although I could have got a window AC unit or something, a large one, and it would have covered the whole thing, which would have been okay. But he wasn't offering any free rent or anything, like nothing. He wasn't budging anything. So that right there would be $3,200 just to move in, which I don't know. It's still on the table. It could be still an option. I don't know. The guy could call me tomorrow and say, "Yo, 6 months free, a year free." That happens. It's weird. I'm gonna take a bite of my steak. So the other thing is the list of things. The list of things. I know I'm wandering around with this, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get my steak on. Treadmill, stair climber, leg press, leg extension, leg curl machine, dumbbells, fixed barbells with weights on the end where we're curling, Smith machine, powerlifting rack, jungle gym, which is like those long things with like cables, and they have like a lat pull where you're pulling down like this, and like seated rows and different things, tricep extensions, flies, incline bench, mixed plates, like 600 to 800 pounds, like Olympic size plates. To lift weights. Now, that would be like kind of a bigger starter version. That would be right around, I don't know, the $10,000, $15,000 mark. I know that's kind of, you shoot out those numbers and it's like, holy crap. It's scary to hear. Bare bones starter pack. Completely different. The thing is, all of the things I just mentioned need to be commercial grade. So that's the difference. I don't want crappy equipment. When I walked into that guy's gym where he was like, yeah, I just charge $15 a head, blah, 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 blah. I was like, how are you even making money? I don't understand. I've never seen anybody in there. I've never seen him in there. I think he just blows money on it. It's like a thing. You know what I mean? But I was like, can I bring a piece of equipment in here? And he's like, and I'm like, well, I got a really nice piece of equipment. And it was just really weird. Because he didn't have anything. Bare bones starter pack. Squat rack. Bench. And sometimes you can get the squat rack. You can get some squat racks that like a big squat rack, like a big squat cage, like a half cage or a full cage, that'll have like bench press attachments to it, and then you can just roll up a bench to it, like a bench press with wheels. You roll it up to it, and then you can bench from that location as well. And then some of them will even have like a deadlift platform and then attached to it, and then you can deadlift from it too, which is really nice. So you can do a lot of different exercises on those good compound lifts. Barbell or barbells, obviously, Olympic barbells, and then Olympic plates. I think it would probably be a good idea to have, I'm going to put on there, even one step further, dumbbells. Now, I will put in the link in the description below some stuff that is semi-affordable. If for some reason anybody wants to be crazy and purchase any of this and send it to me, that would be amazing. And that would help out with starting. I'm pretty much convinced that I want to take this jump, you guys. And although it stresses me out, I don't want to stay in my comfort zone. I want to push out of it because I feel like I am 39 years old. I got probably a good 10, 15, maybe 20 years of, solid, healthy fitness, and that I could focus on really making an impact on a lot of people's lives. Even if it was 10 years, imagine how many people you could help in 10 years. I feel like it would be a really cool thing. So I'll put some links in the description below if you guys, and even like a barbell, you can get, it's like $100, $120 or something on Amazon. So I'll put some links in the description below. You might see all the plates and stuff that I've been using in my room. That was all borrowed from somebody, and I gotta go take it back this weekend, so that's not mine. None of that is mine, but I'm very thankful that they let me use it. I'll put a link in the description. You'll be quite surprised, I think, when you see how much a dumbbell rack will cost. But I'll put it in the description below. And now, I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything, or greedy by any means. But if it's not in the description below, please don't send it. And the reason is, I don't want a bunch of weird random stuff there. I want it to be a very, very professional look. I am infamous for having messy, scattered stuff, and I really want to not bring that mindset, not bring that look into the gym, into this vision I'm trying to create. I want it to be professional. I want it to be nice. I want it to be neat. I want it to be something you go in and you're like, huh, I'm impressed. I don't want it to look like my kitchen 7 days a week. That's really bad. I'll put some descriptions to plates and stuff like that. Squat rack, I don't think super expensive. Bench, not super expensive. And I'll, more importantly than anything, I will put a link in the description below for the GoFundMe that I'm trying to raise. I have $150 raised so far. And you guys, I'm not one to ask. I don't like asking and stuff like that. But if I have 17,000 subscribers, almost, and 4,000 people in the group, almost, if everybody donated $1, we would have enough to open up a gym and probably even pay the rent for like 6 months. And really make a difference in a lot of people's lives. If half of those people donated $2, it would be the same. If a quarter of those people donated $5, it would be a little bit more. Don't underestimate the tiny little things that we can do in life. And I promise, like, you know, when this gets going, like, when we get it all really cool looking and stuff like that, dude, come down for a free training session. Like, that would be freaking dope. So many people over time have tried to drag my dreams or my YouTube or Healthy Living for a Healthy Life down, and you know, I think it's been really hard to keep pushing sometimes, and it would be really, really cool to end out on top and really help out some people. I know not all my clients will probably come with me. I mean, I got a couple that aren't exactly rooting, but you know, I think I got some pretty strong clients that would go, and then we would make sure that we got a good, solid starting foundation. So, wish me luck. Most importantly, if you could share this video, it'd be really cool. If you guys have ideas on stuff. Also, I'm asking questions out there. I don't know if I should start with like an LLC in the city that I'm at, or should I do a 501c3, or should I do sole proprietorship? If anybody wants to fill out all that paperwork, that would be amazing. It stresses me out like you wouldn't believe. I can't stand taxes. I can't stand all that. It's really overwhelming for me. It gives me massive amounts of anxiety and stuff like that. So if we got anybody in the family that's really good at that, or planning or budgeting or anything like that, or has an idea for like how to maximize this or whatever, I think it would be really, really cool. I'm taking all kinds of constructive criticism, although it's very difficult for me because I'm like a giant freaking baby sometimes. But I think just this would be really cool, you know. And the area doesn't really have anything like it. On a very small version, and then we can move up from there. If it goes good. Have a good day, guys. Be stronger than your excuses. Remember to spread love, not hate. Drink your damn water. # Team Boo. And I don't think I've ever been okay with saying I want to open a little gym. So I find this very strange that my life is unfolding this way. It's quite interesting. Have a good day, guys.